Thanks for staying with us. So, according to reports reaching us over the weekend, a senior lecturer at the Federal University of Lafia, Nasarawa State, Dr. Fred Ayokhai, alongside his children on Friday, brutalized a 20-year-old girl, Blessing Matthias, excuse me, who allegedly fought his daughter over a man. On the show today, we'll be discussing the aftermath of these fisticuffs, the unthinkable that unfolded, and how a whole family got dragged into this humiliation. What are your thoughts on this? How could this have been avoided? You can call us on 08127053687, 09139076948. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourView TVC so we can read the tweet. At some point, maybe we'll be able to show some of the videos. It was quite heartbreaking to see a young girl, 20-year-old, being beaten up and stripped naked by some people just because she and her colleague were fighting over a man. And this is just a painful situation. Nima, I know you were really passionate about this story. Tell us exactly.
I didn't have work over the weekends. I was following trends on Twitter and I saw this story. So this lecturer, I was initially provoked and people were tagging us. So that was how I went to check what was trending. People were tagging the ladies of YourView to discuss it. I saw the video of the girl being beaten, as in, this one past beaten. The girl was pomade, sticks. The lecturer of the Nasarawa State, University, Lafia, had a big stick he wielded on this girl. So I wanted to know what happened. We kept following. And then I saw a video of the girl herself that was being beaten, slapping the daughter of the lecturer and, you know, rushing her, beating her over a man.
Hey.
So she's claimed in that video saying, you have the picture, you have the phone number of this guy. Open your phone and delete that number now. How did you get the number? That one kept saying, the daughter of the lecturer kept saying, if you want to have this conversation with me, you need to be calm. You can't be shouting down at me over this. Ask your boyfriend who called who and who toasted who. So you can't be, you know, she was trying to be calm and being a big girl. So the girl rushed her, she lost her temper. You people don't want the other side.
Go ahead.
That close business. So we are still in business. So the daughter, the girl beat up his daughter in that video. But this were like a halfway, two girls fighting. But although that one didn't respond. And that was enough for the man to say, take it to court. They had the video evidence. But the lecturer showed that lecturer of conflict resolution and something. Go shock you. You know, now carry his conflict African way by summoning the boys of the family. All of them enter motor. Go there.
Yeah.
They beat that girl beyond, because they barged into her room. She was half naked.
Oh, they entered her own space.
Her own space. She was trying to put on clothes. They did not wait. They did not give her privacy to come outside to address the issue. They were in her room, and the brothers were slapping her into the burglary bars in her room window.
Jesus.
That one did not do them. Fatherhood did not come in. Motherhood spirit did not come in. No Abiyamo spirit in any of them. They beat that girl into the main road, outside. Beat her so much, rolling her on the floor, asking her to be on her knees. The girl, his daughter, saying, I will not hear sorry. They kept saying, apologize to her. She apologized. They said, no, you are faking it. And then the lecturer now, inside my very before, carried there. I was watching it. I was shocked that a man, a father, took scissors to the top of that girl. And cut. Check all the links. I sent all the links. Cut the top of that girl so that she was half naked.
Oh, God.
And they were beating her like that, half naked. They humiliated this girl.
Oh, no. Immediately.
As in, anybody that watched that video. So the excuse of those who tweeted the video of what started it, you don't hold waters when I saw the out of proportion reaction, over proportion. And there was an elder. They say the elder know they did house, make picking head bed. But this one, he bent the head as if he disgraced himself.
Oh, God.
And I think that even ASU should be ashamed on his behalf.
Yeah.
The NUC should act on this. They should take it beyond the proportion.
You must finish the show.
Yeah, let's just be going home.
No, it's just this story.
No, I think that's the story.
When I first saw the topic, I felt, oh, this is not a Monday topic. Like, two girls fighting over a boy on a Monday morning. Can we just discuss many more serious issues? But it goes beyond that. It could have started as two girls fighting over a boy, but it went beyond that into brutality and human rights abuse, assault, when adults who should know better decided to take laws into their hands and implemented jungle justice. There was even no justice in that situation. Yes. The justice would have been for them to pursue the rule of law what they did was beyond reprehensible, and I think it is important we talk about it, because some people still feel like, and I told him how upset, many of us, we do this thing small. My son was bullied. My son now insulted the bully back a year after. The bully cried and reported to the school. My son wore bully jackets. The school has a jacket they wear. If you do anything, everybody in the school will know. And you wear it all around the school that day, and they will make you go all around the school. So the entire school knew this boy did something wrong. I was very, very sad. And then I now confronted my son, and the twin brother said, this girl was the one that was saying this last year, and we reported to you.
And you didn't do anything. And
I didn't do anything. So what happened was, their assumption was, him insulting back was normal. No, we need to learn to, and I told him, I said, you should have reported to the school authorities, because now you insulted her back and she reported. When you take laws into your hand, things can get it will go out of proportion. There was no justification for that beating. There was no justification for the video being recorded. If they are just follow the rule of law, don't wallow and feel like I am being victimized here. The girl felt victimized. She went to tell her father. Her father felt, let me go and support my daughter. Now, you are going to end up in prison. Whichever way that man will end up in prison. He's been arrested and he might end up in prison just because he was trying to do something. No, let's follow the rule of law. So respect it.
It's a very messy fight, because I don't know why they will bring boyfriend and girlfriend gist and break up and fight to me as a parent, and then I will carry my bag, call my sister, so Nima, join me. Let's go. Let's go and defend. I would ask you why you are in the university in the first place. That's the first question. You are there to study. Why are you fighting over a man? To get to a point where you fight over a man is because you've lost respect for yourself. If the man that you are dating decides to follow somebody else, let him go. That means he doesn't deserve you. Why? That's even the first thing that I would handle. Why would I go find myself in a position where I am fighting for my child because she got into a fist fight with another man? That's so disrespectful. And this man, this lecturer, I believe, must be punished for this. Because you are a lecturer. You are supposed to be knowledgeable. You're supposed to know better. You're supposed to be at least above board, even if you have bad character. With all your studies, is it not supposed to be changing somewhat? You should have a conversation, even if you want to get involved in this. You already have a video evidence that your daughter was beaten. Take it to the proper authorities. Follow through if you want to support your daughter to fight that fight. I don't even know why you're supporting your daughter to fight over a man. Follow through on, exactly. Follow through on that fight. I always raise children around me to be able to have dialogue and sort out their issues. Sometimes when my kids are doing and they're fighting and everything is happening, I don't get involved. I sit down, cross my leg, watch my movie, eat my chips. And then the father will say, go and find out what it is. I say, leave them. They need to start learning social skills to resolve conflict. I can't be wading in every time they call, Mommy, somebody did this to me, and I'm jumping in to their rescue. No, allow them build the skills, because tomorrow I won't be there for them. They should be able to stand on their own. So what are you teaching these young girls? That it's okay to go for reprisal fight? We have issues of when these headsmen started in Benue, where they come here, they attack, and then the community people will go back for reprisal fight. And we see how that ends. Is that what we're teaching our generation now?
Okay, that's so painful. I think pretty much we've hit the night. I think one of the most important reasons why we want to take this story is to ensure that justice is served, and to let people, even especially the police, know that the story has gotten to us, and it's important that the parents are brought to book for what they did. The adults in this must be brought. In fact, all of them are adults. They're all above 18. Even the children, they're all at least 18 years old. So they should actually pay for what they've done to this young person. Thanks for staying with us. Now we have DSP Rahman Nansel, spokesman, Nasarawa State Police Command. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So we want to just get an update on what's happening concerning the arrest of the lecturer from Lafia. Could you give us an update on what's happening right now?
All right. It is no longer news that the lecturer, Dr. Fred Ekpe Ayokhai, and 3 of his children have been arrested in connection to the case of grievous assault against one Blessing Matthias, whose video has gone viral. We are still investigating them. His place of work has been notified, and an official letter has been written to them. We are rounding up the investigation, and we will be charging them to court by tomorrow or next.
from the evidences gathered so far, what exactly is your own version of what happened?
All right. From the investigation so far, the victim said to us that she found out that the daughter of the lecturer, by name Emanuela Ekpe Ayokhai, snatched her boyfriend. So she assaulted her. Then in retaliation, Ella now went back to her family. They mobilized, led by her father. They now went back,
Well, we have the facts.
abduct or take Ella to an undisclosed location around Airport Road in Lafia, in a bush. They assaulted her, tore her clothes, naked her on the street. They beat and injured her and left her there. It was a good Samaritan that saw her and took her out of that place. We were now notified, and she was rushed to police clinic here in Lafia for treatment. But she has since been discharged, and she's still at home recovering.
So, sir, is this a bailable offense? How long can they be held down before they are being taken to charged to court?
These things happen during the weekend. That is why they are still in captivity.
Okay.
But as it is, by today or tomorrow, they will be charged to court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Based on the evidence also provided, do you think Blessing also should be charged for initial assault of the young girl, of Emanuela?
So far, so good. We are still making findings. But Blessing is still with us. We are still monitoring her. We are still waiting for her to recover. We will take all of them to court. Whatever the court decides, that we will do.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We just wanted to get an update and make sure that this case is actually taken seriously. I know it sounds trivial, but it's sad that
It's not trivial.
So, I mean, the
reason is
rationale is
trivial.
trivial, but
So-
what happened is really sad. Yes.
It's just so sad that, I think both girls are students of Nasarawa State University. So in his capacity, he's no longer just a father.
Yeah.
He personalized the issue. And then the cult style, because in one of the videos, I heard him say, the brother saying to, listen, face my dad. And the man was cutting the girl's top with scissors. He said, you are not in town. You are in an unknown place. The threats, the language, it's just so painful that, this is somebody who is supposed to be in a capacity of local parenting, of not
A guardian.
a guardian.
Yeah.
As a lecturer, someone who should be able to separate himself. Since you cannot even parent your daughter and tell her, focus on your books, I did not say
and leave man alone.
to follow man, because we call this in village people. He is not even a parent fit enough to parent his daughter. Because the matter, house matter, he didn't supposed to go outside. But you took it outside. You took it local. You took it as if you were taking... you took a gun to a broom fight. Broomstick.
Okay,
broomstick fight. You carry gun go.
Bazooka.
As if...
So what was the objective of recording it?
I don't think they understand. Sometimes I feel like a lot of people are ignorant. That's why I feel we should... I was happy we are discussing it. Because when we have conversations like this, some ignorant people are now getting informed. If you're going to do something like that, at least you will not record the evidence that will be used against you in court. As if you yourself recorded the evidence against you. So I'm happy that the police commissioner I like the way it sounded. It sounded like everything will be done to bring justice to all. And I think all parties will be getting justice here. And I can't wait to see the result. And this will serve as a deterrent for others who might try to do this.
I'm also, almost certain, because the way they did the commando style thing, it could be that they have been used to doing things like they've been solving problems like that. Yes. So if further investigation goes deep in, they may be able to find other people corroborating, other witnesses who have suffered one or two things, from the same family.
His biography reads, Dr. Fred Ekpe Ayokhai is a senior lecturer with the Department of History and International Studies. His research interests is on African economic and development history, intergroup relations, peace, conflict, Sorry.
Peace,
Conflict and Security Studies, Gender Studies, Niger Delta Studies, Benin Studies, Colonial and Post-Colonial African Studies. And
That's one course.
Both. His research interests.
Yeah.
That you are researching gender studies. And you went for bra and naked woman. You are doing conflict and security. And your conflict-solving mentality.
Also, gather
sometimes we need to check. It's not certification.
Do you have it?
Yeah.